Shazam! No, still didn't work. Where's up, dudes? Welcome back to the Vault. If you hadn't guessed, the film I will be reviewing this evening is for Shazam. Still no bolt of lightning from the sky, but a boy can dream. So let's just jump straight into it. This one opens, quite surprisingly, with an introduction to our villain first, before we are introduced to Billy Batson. Such an amazing and cool cast for this one. Such a perfect casting choice, having Zachary Levi play Shazam. He expertly plays a boy who's just gained superpowers. I mean, any boy at 14 who'd gained these kind of powers would do exactly and act exactly as he acts. Mark Strong plays our rather scary and terrifying villain, and he and Levy just feed off one another perfectly. The main shout out though has to go to Jack Dylan Grazer, who plays Billy's stepbrother. His character's passion and love for superheroes honestly just reminded me of myself as a kid. He has some serious acting chops too, so I really do hope that he goes far. Just an excellent cast all around. The story is one of origin, and what a fun origin story it is. It expertly introduces magic into the DC film universe and is written perfectly. Not only are there some real humorous moments, but each character feels fleshed out and like they come with more than just a couple dimensions. The story also has some moments that will definitely leave a lump in your throat. I won't give anything away because there is so much to enjoy in this film and I don't want to spoil anything. But the script is just written so beautifully. The CGI and special effects are also absolutely gorgeous. Isn't much in the way of big action scenes, not until the end at least. And not only are there, but there are some beautiful shots. One in particular is of Billy jumping from the roof of a building before, while shouting the magic word. Or it's got to be a chase, through the sky, in a beautiful Philadelphia night. The Seven Sins also look totally realistic and grotesque. Just a great job all round to the team behind it, really. David Sandberg is the genius behind this, and it's safe to say that he's a fairly new director, having only done a couple horror films. This shows, though, with some scenes in the film being rather terrifying. Sandberg also kept true to the origin story, adding his own spins and some wonderful humour. He also expertly introduces, magic and a superhero that casual moviegoers, might not know so well, but I think because of his efforts and his skill, people will fall in love with Shazam straight away. Almost definitely. So there we have it, guys. There is my very quick review of Shazam. Let's just jump to the two most important questions. Still no bolt of lightning yet. Question number one, would I recommend this film? I would 100% recommend this film. We all know that at the end of the month, the biggest superhero film of the year is coming out. But Shazam just feels like a great film to start off this April, to start off the month with. And like I said, if you're not familiar with the superhero, then once you've watched this film, you'll be familiar. I wouldn't be surprised, if you then go home and start doing research on the character. But it's a really fantastic and enjoyable film and can really be enjoyed by anyone, although I will recommend caution. Like I said, some scenes in it are quite scary, maybe for kids, so I'd just be a bit careful there. But would 100% recommend this film. Definitely go watch it. So that's that. The second question, does this film belong in the vault? My only issues with this film really were that it was a little slow at the start and I expected a bit more from the end. Not that the end was terrible or bad in any way, but I expected a bit more, just a bit more to happen, just maybe a bit more action towards the end. But, it was an extremely enjoyable film nonetheless. So I definitely think this film belongs in the vault. So there's that little diamond star there. It's gone off with a very loud Shazam and probably struck by lightning somewhere. It's gone off into the vault and it now looks like Zachary Levi, all handsome and whatnot. So there we have it, guys. There's my review of Shazam. If you've seen the film already and you liked it, let me know what you liked down in the comments below. If you've seen it and you didn't like it, then again, let me know why down in the comments below. This is a channel where I want to encourage debate and conversation about films. As always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with everybody you know, even wizards you may have in the family. And until the next one, my dudes, peace and love. I am off to keep shouting Shazam into the sky and hope for the best. Wish me luck. Peace and love.